what a weekend. He's missed out on the fastest lap here, so he doesn't do the double Grand Chelem, as it were, in the sprints and the Grand Prix, which no driver's ever done, but it was all Max.
Another very impressive weekend, Max. Extremely well done. Enjoy the celebrations. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, well done, mate. Unbelievable weekend. Really, really good. Thank you very much, everyone. And we can fly back, mate.
Yeah, it's been for us an incredible weekend. We really maximized all the results. I think today in the race, what was key was just that first stint. Charles was, of course, battling with Lando, and that's where I could pull the gap. Because I think as soon as Lando was in clean air, it was very evenly matched, or he was slightly faster. And we basically managed the gap till the end, but it was not super easy. I mean, maybe it looked easy on the TV, but time management was tough today. Also with the wind, every lap, you could expect something different. So to be consistent, in that race to be consistent was quite tough. But we managed to pull it off.
Yeah, it was just tough to follow. Of course, you could overtake, and just wasn't easy. The Ferrari was very quick in the high speed. And really, that's where you got to follow, through sector one to give yourself a chance down the back straight. But I could never stay close enough, unless I kind of forced something to happen, and he could make a little mistake or something. So, certainly a little bit harder than I would have liked, but a fair and a tough battle. So enjoyable. I obviously would have liked to have challenged Max, but considering I could barely get past the Ferrari, who wasn't as quick as Max, then I doubt I ever would have been able to get past anyway.
I made a good start, off the line, but Max covered Lando, and I expected Lando to go to the outside to defend from Charles, and he didn't. And I just got stuck behind him and overtaken by Lewis and Oscar, so that was really frustrating. But right now in F1, it's a race to turn one. There's no tyre degradation. There's only 3 tenths between the quickest car and the slowest car in the top 6, and normally you need at least half a second to overtake. So if I came out of turn 1 in P3, I'd have been on the podium today.
Yeah, trying to work out why I just didn't gel with the car this weekend is the first port of call, I guess. Was just difficult to get into a rhythm at all, and that's been the big difference compared to other circuits that we've been to, even more recently.
Just finally from me, you are still leading the Drivers' Championship right now. Max is launching one heck of an attack though behind you. Do you feel like there might come a point where the team will need to prioritise either you or Lando, maybe whoever's leading the championship, whatever it comes down to, in order to win this year? Would you want them to?
I don't know. I don't think so. We're still so incredibly tight, and we've said we wanted an opportunity to try and fight for
Super Spring Sale
for the championship because we deserve it. So I think it's far too close to start picking one over the other.
Thank you. Pleasant.
He's obviously extremely deflated because he's had one of those weekends. He's had 3 on the spin now. Jensen, talk to me about the pressure again. We talked about it at the top of leading a championship when you get into a little bit of a spiral like this. What's he going through?
Yeah, and the car's obviously not working for him either. He hasn't forgotten how to drive.
No, we know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. But he'll be driving around going, why can't I drive this car like my teammate can and like I could before? And yeah, the pressure builds when things start going wrong, and then you might go in a slightly wrong direction on setup as well. And it's difficult to find your way out of that. And it's having the right people around you in that scenario. He's got his head screwed on. He's very intelligent, but there's so much pressure. This is pressure that no racing driver ever feels until you fight for a world championship in F1.